gum.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
We usually throw it at the producer.
It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
That's crazy.
Hey, no one will know.
No one will know.
No, because one thing I do is chew hard.
BTS. Didn't catch it. Okay.
That boy ain't stop smiling, ain't he? I am happy to be here.
He got the Kuna Matata shirt on. Hakuna Matata.
He said, shit, goddamn.
The Barber twins, take one.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm just get this out the way because this is like just my first question. Are you guys related to the football barbers?
No, we're not related to Miki and Rondé Barber. We've never met before.
Y'all should meet.
But those are
collab. First, I'll call a collab
out
out for that automatically.
Yes. Come on,
make it happen.
Miki Rondé, we need to.
Miki Rondé, let's make that collab.
Oh man, I thought you guys were related.
I think we're cousins.
I think we're like distance cousins that we just didn't know, but
we kind of got the same.
Like we all are as
y'all got to. Y'all still kind of favorite.
Yeah, I see. You kind of like have a resemblance.
A little bit, right?
Yeah, we're like the girl version.
No, for real.
Baju's like my god uncle or something like that.
Let me ask you this: do twins run in your family?
No. We're the first.
1-1. Number 4.
Legends all the way around.
Oh man,
first. She is a legend.
Definitely.
South Carolina. Okay.
Stand up.
Gamecocks. Clap it up. Ooh, yeah, we cocky. No, Gamecocks. You can say we cocky. It's okay.
Asia's one of my favorite players.
It's okay.
All of it.
It's okay. All right.
Yes,
we got the best slogan.
Hey, Miss Boston. Miss Boston.
Cocky.
It's okay. We cocky.
Yes.
You gotta forgive Johnny. This is the happiest day of his life.
Yeah. Johnny can't stop smiling.
He is happy.
Show the smile, Johnny. You know why you happy?
Smile.
I'm happy because I have the Barber twins in here, and it's just like a great.
He's stuck in the middle.
I'm right here, like it's a great vibe. Between this nice melanin right here. Oh my God. Hey, don't be jealous.
I got a little twin sandwich.
Yeah, pause.
What?
Yeah, what happened?
Twin sandwich.
What's wrong with that?
That's great.
Thank you.
Pause for station identification.
Hold on. Put my glasses.
No? Okay. Yeah. Too much? No? Okay.
All right, let's get started.
I just got to add a weird question once they said that. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
What's the question?
And I never thought about this, but since you guys are both beautiful black women, I got to ask, do you have the same regimen? Like self-care regimen?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say, skin, water,
hydration. We love self-care.
Yes.
I guess what we do. We come up with our little concoctions. We take care of our skin, our hair, nails. We do that. We do actually. We do.
Okay.
Juices and berries.
Juices and berries.
Juices and berries.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So some of your little gel missing, she took it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Definitely.
At least you got the
keep the edges down.
Yeah.
I don't have it. She has it.
So you guys being twins, I mean, I know you guys always
For all your life?
Yeah, she y'all look alike the whole time. Who's born first?
Tell us something.
He is nervous.
Because you guys, we know, because you guys look alike and stuff like that. Tell us something that you guys are not the same that we don't know.
Something we're not the same at.
I think our personality.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
We're not the same literally at everything.
We're opposite. I'm kind of like a outward person. Yes. She's an introvert. Mm-hmm. I'm a more outspoken person. Mm. I think I smile a lot. She doesn't.
Hey, I'm sounding kind of corny over here.
I mean, I'm just saying. I bring the life to the party. She's like, no, I'm playing. I'm joking.
I'm a pop out. But Mick is like always on 10 all the time. And I'm like, it's Tuesday. Why are we going out? No, I'm more that kind, and Mickey's like, just go.
You're the homebody.
Yeah.
And she's.
Don't say
she got to pop out and show ninjas.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said, don't say I'm for the streets.
Yeah, not outside.
No, I like to go out and do things and enjoy myself. I
mean, I do too.
You do, but I have to force her. Because most people don't even know that I have a twin sometimes. You're like, I heard you had a twin. Where is she? She didn't come.
I'm just a little more laid back.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever end up dating the same guy then? Has that ever been
Absolutely.
Or a boyfriend came in and
no, they know
tapped
us
you on the
apart.
shoulder?
Absolutely not.
They know us apart.
They know and I know.
I'm like, oh, my bad.
No.
They know?
They know and we know.
Yeah.
And if they act like they don't know, we know that you know.
Yeah.
I noticed you guys cringed at that too, because I'm like, well, it's kind of hard because when you see one and it's two of you guys, how is it that he can't be attracted? No, he's going to choose. He chose one, but you guys both look alike. Okay. So then it's like hard to kind of be like, well, I'm attracted to both of you guys, and I can't help that.
Speaking
you know
for
what I'm saying? Like,
speaking for himself.
I'm just saying, I'll be confused. Not confused, but it'd be like, well, dang, maybe it's hard. I mean, I just saw you, and now I see her. I mean, because you have to get the personality, but off, I'm like,
I get what he's saying.
Y'all both look alike. It's hard to not, because then I'm like, listen. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on you. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm on you, y'all look alike. It's like y'all look alike. So I mean,
so do you guys give any grace for that? Because I would imagine
I give it grace.
Okay, yeah.
Give it grace.
Thank you.
I never thought about that until when I see other twins, and I'm like, oh, this is what people see when they see us, because we don't think of ourselves like we even look alike. So it's a clear distinction to us. But when I see other twins, my godsons are twins. They go to Culver City High. Shout out to them. The Demas twins. They're boys, and I cannot tell them apart still. Like, and it's so when people do that to me and Miki, I'm like, oh, y'all really can't tell us apart. But I could see how guys, when they first meet us, it's like, okay, which one do I don't know, but it still is weird. It's weird.
Yeah, and then it's our fault because you better choose right. You know what I mean? Like,
well, there's no wrong one.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
I agree.
Can't go wrong.
There's no wrong one.
Right.
No,
we're going far into that. Let's.
Can we get back to the? I'm sorry.
Shout out to all dudes that we representing
We're
properly.
gonna get back to the streets. Okay, we're gonna get back to the streets. And what I mean by the streets is your upbringing. Like, how did you get your intro into sports growing up? How was that process as the twins? You know.
Okay. Mick, you go.
Yeah. Well, we always were athletic growing up, playing with our childhood friends on the street with softball, kickball, double dutch. We were always outside, but we played softball in middle school, but we started track our freshman year in high school. So I didn't even know anything about track like that. And then one of our best friends, our neighbor, she was a track star. And I saw her in a magazine, like, hold on, you're in a magazine, you're a star. And she said she ran track. And then we started in high school, and I loved it from the first time. And they were like, you ran really well. You ran a 60 point in a 400. I'm like, what's that mean?
Yeah.
And then ever since then, we just stayed with it. And by my senior year, I was a national champion and number one in the nation. And we showed South Carolina, and we both were number 1 and 2.
Oh, that's killer. But I like how you just downplay, like, y'all was just chilling with a big time track star. Like, that wasn't part of the big manifestation. I mean, that's a pretty huge thing to, like, one, be going towards something, obviously, like, not at an early age, but a little bit later, and then having that, like, big time mentor.
Wait, what you mean the big time mentor? My neighbor?
No, she was competitive to her.
She was my neighbor.
She was just a neighbor.
We were friends, or
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see,
wasn't a homie.
She's younger than me. She wasn't like my mentor. She was my buddy, like my friend.
Yeah,
we went to
younger.
high
So
school
it was
together.
peers.
Yeah, she's my peer. We were on
No,
the
she
same.
hit her with
Medicine.
the, if you could do it, I could do better.
No, not even that.
Okay.
Not do better, but
You
it
did
was
better.
like, we used to race up and down the street, and it's like, you're getting scholarships in this. And she was in 7th grade, and she was everywhere. So it was like, oh, okay. And then our parents, when we got to high school, that we're from New Jersey at that, Montclair, New Jersey. So shout out to Jersey. Yes. So they were like, y'all have to do something. Y'all are not about to be out here running the streets. So we were like, okay, well, first you're trying at the hiking club, and that was not it. And then we started running track, and we ended up being pretty good. And then by our senior year, like Miki said, we both were national champions. I was a 100 and 200 meter, and she was national champion of 400. And then, we had scholarships to everywhere, but we chose University of South Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah, what made you
Shout out
choose
to
that over?
Gamecocks again.
Yes.
No, shout out. But what came down to that decision, and like, who were your other like top choices that you guys were considering?
Okay, go ahead.
Well, South Carolina. We love Coach Fry. Actually, Coach Fry, he's a great coach. We had the number 1 recruiting class coming in, so a lot of people that we saw that were coming in, we kind of knew them, but we didn't. We're like, you know what? We like it there, and then we went and had a visit. And it was cool, and it felt like home, or felt like a family. And we were very close, and we liked it. And then our other choices, we went to Villanova, Ohio State,
Chapel Hill.
They were cool.
How's Villanova as far as running?
It was cool.
No.
It was a little bit distance school. It wasn't bad.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It just was like,
okay.
No, not even just as far as running. It just was like, no, I'm not doing it.
That's too cold up there.
Yeah.
Cold.
And even though we were from Jersey.
It's like indoor though, right?
Yes,
Or no? Is that indoor running?
Yeah,
it's indoor and outdoor. Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah,
so it was
just
just
go down south, and we just went to South Carolina. But we never. One thing we didn't do was make a trip to the West Coast.
Oh,
because nobody thought we would come.
Yes,
they were like, we only had one scholarship, so
we wanted to go together.
What? See y'all.
Was that the case?
Yeah,
you definitely you wouldn't have went separate.
No, that's boring.
Out of the question.
Nah, there's no point in that.
So if USC came through, y'all would have considered that?
Definitely.
Yeah, they did come through.
They did come through.
They were like, we didn't want to go.
No,
they didn't really come after us like that either because they thought we wouldn't come.
Because we're from the East Coast, and a lot of the schools like Texas, UCLA, LSU, and USC, we signed late. We signed June because a lot of people, this a little while ago, they thought we had already signed.
Yeah.
So by the time we did sign, like there was no scholarship because most of the teams had like a lot of seniors and a lot of freshmen already, so they didn't have any more scholarships. But if we would have taken a trip to the West Coast, we'd be out here. I think. It's fly.
I think so.
It's fly, but I'm proud to be a Gamecock though. Yeah, I don't know where it'd been if we went to USC or UCLA.
SC would have been the business.
It would have. It was. And back then, USC was killing it in track field, like everything. Yeah. Like so.
But we had the #1 recruiting class when we came in. So in the U.S.
Well, definitely. And hey, shout out Don Staley too. You know
come on, Don.
Like, come on, man. That squad over there and what they doing over there. I mean, it's unbelievable. So shout out to South Carolina Gamecocks, man.
The guy behind the camera said if it ain't Caitlin Clark, he don't care.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know this. Our class at 2002, we were the first team to win a national championships for the University of South Carolina ever. So we started that.
Oh yeah, they started the trend. Okay.
We started that. The women's team started that at South Carolina. A lot of people don't know
started that barbecue.
Yeah. We talk about all sports. There's never been a national championship until 2002.
Talk that
talk.
Just saying.
That talk.
Have you ever had a guy
Okay.
who challenged you to a race?
Oh yeah,
every day.
That happens all the time.
Because Johnny said earlier that he could beat either one of them.
Johnny, don't get smoked. Don't get smoked.
Well, you know,
he got flames on.
I wore my flames.
Okay,
you know, I wore my flames for a reason. You know what I mean? And as
hot tamale.
I'm wearing my Olympic shirt. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know. You know what I mean? And my LA Unified torch.
Come on, you got a whole thing. I just put it together. And the USA
ready.
socks.
Yeah, and USA socks. I'm glad you pointed that out, twin.
Come on, details.
You gotta coordinate.
But you don't. Those shoes are not running shoes.
No,
or the feet in them.
Can we make a coordinate episode with Johnny?
Yeah, this is the casual until I, get ready. I was turn into my running shoes.
We can get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I race guys.
Oh, good, because I'm just.
So it's not going down today.
It's not going down today, but we're gonna have a whole situation.
Oh, okay.
Just get ready.
I'm ready because I thought you was gonna come out the jeans and we gonna go. I
can't run in these flares.
Oh, so
I'm gonna get tripped.
They're backing out.
No, just give it 3 more weeks.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Pop out. Get yourself right on that court.
Okay.
Get ready.
Okay.
It's coming up. Street cred.
3 weeks will be here before you know it.
Hello.
Or 6 weeks.
Oh, Mr. Leo.
Somebody put the bag up for the money. Where's the purse at?
Money talks. What are we doing?
He just did this like this gonna help him in running.
It does. You can do all the stretching you want.
You need to get that stretch.
Get all that stretching in you.
Craig's gonna put the bag up.
Greg, what we talking
about? Put the bag up?
Yeah.
The bag.
Oh, yeah, we putting the bag up.
The bag. We'll talk about that.
Okay. And make sure we're going to put medals.
Both.
Wow.
I ran the 400.
And the 4. You don't know?
Yeah.
What's your favorite window run out of all of them?
The 100.
The 100.
I mean, I love the 400 too.
Mickey, I can't believe you're saying the 100.
Because I turned into the 4. I mean, the 400 is an amazing race. I ran that my whole life. But to be a 100-meter sprinter it's a different level.
Yeah, what's that process like? Preparing for 100 meter, preparing for 200, and preparing for 400. What's that process take? Like, mentally.
The 400 and the 1 and the 2 is totally different. You got to prepare completely different for the 400 than you do for the 100. But a lot of people think the 100 is easier because it's shorter, which is not, because it's
very technical.
It's super technical. There's no room for anything to mess up. You get injured more. The 400 is harder because it's a long sprint and it's crazy. But I was really good at that. But then I had both. So I'm like torn because I ran the 400 my whole life, but then I started running the 100 professionally. So my professional career was mainly the 100, but then I would keep getting hurt in the 100.
Yeah, so I'd be like, so explosive.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Is that a lot of injuries? Like when it comes to the 100 meter compared to the 400, is there more injuries or is it?
Yes,
it's more injuries because you're going like full speed. It's a lot of technical work. People think like you just get out there and run. No, there's a process to this. So when you see it now in the Olympics, like, oh, I can do that, or they think it's like, because everybody can run. You go outside, you can go run. But no, it's a process, it's a technique, it's a strategy, it's everything. So, and it's so fast. So even in training, you have to train fast every day and have the endurance. So it's a whole process.
All right, so let me see if I can break something down.
Okay.
We're in the 100 meter, right? I got to start off fast and continue and even build to my ultimate speed, but I have to start off at a top tier speed.
Yes.
In the 400, not so much, but the pace has to be fast.
Yes.
And you have to, obviously, that last quarter of the mile, you giving it your all, right?
Yeah.
So it's that process. I don't know how I would do with that because I feel like I wouldn't know how. I guess you would know how by you being around your other competitors on the level of speed, right?
For the 400,
you got to get your strategy together.
Yeah, you have to.
Some people go out real fast. Some people build up into it. Some people get out fast and pace themselves and save it to the end. It just depends on your strategy. Everyone has a different strategy. And then you got to study your competitors to know their strengths and weaknesses.
So I'm like, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna just build up, and then I see these fools already gone. Then I got to change my strategy too.
No,
you have to
change it
with a better strategy. Right?
If I feel like they gone, though,
you got to know your race strategy, and then you got to see how it works out with everybody. I mean, you got to know your own race. Run your race.
Yes,
but you got to be strong enough and fast enough to do it.
That's that thing with the 400.
So are there any in stride adjustments that you do make? Like, what are the adjustments? Or there is no adjustment, it's just stick to the plan?
There's adjustments in training. So for the 400, you have to do a lot of conditioning work in the fall. And then you also have to do a lot of speed work too, and lift weights and breathing. It's a whole process.
Oh, you mean adjustments during the race?
During the race.
But during the race, you can see, that's the thing, in the 400, you can make adjustments in the race. But I don't know if that's always gonna work if you just don't have it. Yeah, if you just don't have it. Like if you're like, oh, I see them ahead of me, go ahead and try to catch them. And you still have a long way to go and see how that's going to work out.
So I got to have a backup plan basically with that. If I have an A, B, C in that regard,
now you just got to go into it with your A game and be ready.
Yeah.
How do you pace yourself? Because it's not like you have a clock and you're like, okay, I should be at 80%. I should be at like 3 point whatever. Those numbers are crazy. But like, what's telling you that you're on the right pace?
When you know because you know when you're running, you know your race strategy. You practice your race strategy, so you know when you get to a certain place in the race, you know where you're at, you know how it feels, and then when you get around that last 100, you just go for it. You know your own. You practice.
She's a champion, bro. She's a champion.
Really?
She knows that.
She is a champion.
You know when you get out fast.
Yeah.
You know when you're like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Yeah, you just know. But the 100. It's no time. It's no room for error. It's none.
No error.
Quick question, Sydney.
Yes.
Right. So I'm watching her. She's phenomenal.
Yeah,
definitely.
But now I'm wondering. So why can she not run the 200? Or not to say that she can't, but why not also try to do the regular 200? Like, is the hurdles just something completely different?
Oh, yes. The hurdles is 100% completely different. But Sydney is a rare breed, one of one, because she can run the 100 under 11 seconds. She can run the 200 under 22 seconds. She can run the 400 under 50 seconds. She can run the 400
That's
hurdles
crazy.
under 51 seconds. She's beautiful. She can do anything.
Seriously,
So
she can do
if
anything.
So why didn't she run? Like, does she run like competitively, like the regular 100?
She's ran the 100. Yeah, she's done that. But her main race is the 400 meter hurdles. So now that she's done any and everything you can possibly do in the 400 hurdles, she can choose. She can just say, hey, you know what? I don't care if she wanted to run the 100, 200, or 400, whatever.
Up to the 800.
She can triple jump.
I'm confident
I
she's going
believe
to
Sydney
it.
can do whatever she wants to do. If she trained for another specific event, she can get a gold medal too. I don't think she can. She just hasn't focused on that one thing because she was focused on the 400 hurdles.
So what did she do? She broke her own world record
6 times.
6 times in 5 years. That's never been done.
Never.
So like, come on.
Sydney McLaughlin is
it.
The
GOAT.
And she's from Jersey.
Yeah,
Hello.
Oh, and she's a Jersey girl, so you know that she's got a little with her.
See, okay, now we talked about that before you guys got here.
Okay.
I don't think we really are familiar with what's a Jersey person, what's Jersey like, what's Black Jersey like, what
Jersey.
what was what was your experience? Because all we know is like Jersey Shore and a couple of sandwich spots.
Brick City, Red
City.
Man.
Yeah, we got Red Man, but then
I'm saying, I had a teammate. He was from Jersey.
my favorite movie is New Jersey Drive.
Jersey Drive,
Come
that was
on.
real.
Yo, I'm the most annoying person to watch that movie, but I know all
We
the
gotta watch
lines.
that together.
Yeah, I know all the lines. I'm like, this is my groove. Don't fuck with my groove. Oh, the Heavy D. You don't understand. That's a classic movie.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I mean, Jersey girls have a little
with them.
Oh, they're
it's
real.
just,
Yeah.
you just do. When you're like, oh, you from Jersey? Like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, like Sydney, she can dance. She's cool. I mean,
She's smart. She's funny.
we got a little mix of everything with a Jersey girl.
Yeah, we just do it all.
It's just cool.
But what is life like in Jersey? Like, what do you guys do? I picked up during the conversation that it's cold.
Yes.
But like,
it's
what is
cold.
what? Pay for me like 12-year-old in Jersey, teenager in Jersey.
Meadowlands.
What is that?
It depends on where you're
you
from
are.
in Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
for real.
Okay.
What if you from Hackensack, New Jersey? What you doing?
I'm talking about where they from.
Nah. I asked a question.
I'm learning how to play Hackensack.
I'm
That's
from
a general
Montclair,
question.
so I don't know.
You don't know other areas?
Yeah,
but
but
I
I
hang out in
mean,
Hackensack. I don't think people.
I know.
Well,
Right, I know the certain guys in Watts. I know that, right? The mentality, the thought process, and then what they're gonna be doing possibly.
okay. I would say growing up in Jersey, you know, you always had a crew. Everyone always got their crew, like their clique, you know, crew. We definitely
went to the mall.
We went to the mall skating. Then
dancing.
How many jackets y'all got on?
a lot. In the winter, it's cold.
At the
And even
Northeast.
there used to be outside. Like looking back, like I'm not going outside in the cold. But you know, we used to walk to school. Even that, like walk to school. Definitely caught the bus. Summers basketball, going to the park. You know, just being outside.
I don't know if they're going
You
outside
think
now.
you could be Johnny in basketball?
No,
No.
I'm
say you
I'm
was
not good
hooping.
at
I just
basketball. No, we would go to the basketball and watch them, basketball court, and watch them. You
Double
know,
Dutch.
then we on the sideline, double
Double
dutch,
Dutch.
Double
Dutch. You know,
She said that a couple of times.
Yeah, dancing like you know.
So you guys' only sports was just the track and field. That's it. You guys didn't try basketball or
Baseball.
Softball.
Softball, I mean,
Softball.
yeah, we were the
Yeah,
Reds, undefeated. I was shortstop.
And
Never lost.
Never lost that year.
Right.
That year.
Okay.
That year. But yeah.
You got the trophy?
Yep. And we got double Dutch trophies too.
Oh, y'all got double Dutch.
I believe that because they've
we
already
double
mentioned a
Dutch.
couple of times. I
So we
believe
kept
that.
saying this little.
I keep saying it.
We need the
I wanna
video.
see
We
it.
need the
Yeah.
long
I got you.
video.
Still got some video.
You do?
Even now, I still can do a little something, something.
Oh,
Get the video of them double dutching, bro.
Okay.
Please.
So we were on the Olympics, like with Sydney, because she's done so much, you know, and then Sha'Carri done so much as well.
Yes.
Tell us how you feel as far as the Olympics and how it's been involved in the representation of it right now.
This past Olympics, Paris.
what?
Paris was honestly
The best Olympic I've seen in a
in a
long
long
time.
since like '96. I feel like
96, 2000.
2000. Yeah.
From what we know.
Oh yeah, Mary Jones.
It was just a whole little vibe this year. Like, oh, they had Snoop,
I love what they did with Snoop.
everything.
I love what
A lot
they
of
did.
Controversy
Snoop
at the
was
same
everywhere.
time.
Right. I love
It was just
the
fun.
advertising. I love how they showed a lot of different athletes too. There wasn't just one main person. You saw the backstories on people. You know, I think a lot of people were tuned in. I will say, because it's Snoop, he was everywhere. So now you're watching all the sports and you're kind of locked in. He made it fun. And this is what I feel like the Olympics needed. Like just to see the whole spectrum of the Olympic experience. And I think for, even coming up 2028 with LA, it's going to be a whole different vibe. And it was a Special Olympics because we don't realize like we just come out of COVID, and the world is different now. And then we just got to see that this year. And I thought everything was great about it. Even the opening ceremonies. Breakdancing was wild.
We had to let that in.
We had to let it happen.
Get it out. Good job.
Yeah, that was. I actually thought breakdancing was going to be a lot better though.
Yeah.
Like,
where are the
B-boys?
Like for 3-on-3 basketball, we don't have the right people.
They didn't have the right people.
No.
Yeah,
Who picked them? Like how?
I mean, I'm sure each nation has their process, and they probably.
Yeah.
When I saw Ray Gun, it made me think of Cool Runnings. Like, it was like, how can I get in the Olympics? Like,
Ray Gun off the chain.
I'll take that one.
Yes. So this probably we needed it one more year. LA 2028.
We need
breakdance because this wasn't the best showing, but so hopefully maybe they'll take it back. That might have been my chance too.
Hopefully, it seems like LA is not going to get it, but I'm really hoping that Japan at least picks it up because it can only really be done right by LA, Japan, or New York.
Right. And I was a B girl. Like I can break dance. Y'all ain't even know. I used to break dance a little bit.
Okay. We going outside. She gonna do it with me.
I'm not a B girl. I didn't get that.
I could do a little something.
She could do a little something. Okay.
I know it was my shot. But track is over. But hey.
Before we miss Sha'Carri,
yes.
can you please talk about her
of course.
Yes.
accomplishment and
let's go.
she went through?
Right. I love Sha'Carri. Because she got to be herself. And I've never seen anything like this before in track and field, period. Like, since Marion Jones, because you can be walking around and say Marion, you just hear it like that. Now you can say Sha'Carri.
Yeah.
I think that was the last, like, super duper star. Allison Felix too, but, like, it's a different flair with Sha'Carri. And you can just
how
go
she
anywhere.
just stared at that girl like a passing kid on the back of a bus. Like, and just... was
and
crazy.
she backed it up.
Yes.
So, it showed like, okay, when we were like, you couldn't test positive for weed and come back and run the same year. So you couldn't do that. But you know what? Things change and I'm happy for her. She deserves to be the highest paid track and field athlete ever. Or somebody does. And now you can see other people's stories because people want to watch track and field more. She brought a lot more attention to the sport, good or bad. And you can just, you run track, you carry, like, yeah. So I think it's great for the sport. It's great for marketing. Her and Sydney, all the big names of sports, even Gab. I can name so many different people that you can name now. It's not just one person.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to just be the face, but she brought the media and attention to it. So now you will see the Gabby, Sydney,
Noah,
all these different
women
people because they want to see it.
Yes. So I think it happened for her. You know what I mean? That's not normal. That's not normal how her whole story like panned out, and then she still remained on top.
And she came back
through all her controversy.
Most people don't come back. You might see something, they don't come back.
Yes.
So for her to fall off, what do you say, make a mistake, and then come back and then win world championships last year in lane 8, that's never happened before.
Yeah.
So a lot of things she's done, she's broken down a lot of barriers and things that we might not have thought we would see. And she's a cover girl now.
Yeah,
we needed that.
It gives me vibes just like this other one-name female track star, FloJo.
Come on,
yeah. Definitely
like a little bit of the swag.
She's the later, like the updated version of FloJo.
FloJo 2.0.
Yes.
FloJo was my hero, my inspiration. I wanted to be like FloJo.
That's my
y'all got FloJo vibes.
Yeah,
that's my first girlfriend.
That's one thing I love about the runners, like the women. That seems like when you watch sports, that's the most black girl uncut like personalities that you see in all of sports. Like there's not a lot of pandering to the media. Like they wear their nails, they wear their hair, they wear their jewelry, they wear their whole vibe,
expression.
Yeah, and it seems like usually with athletes, there's a little bit more of don't do all of that. It seems more taboo. But you guys,
it was that. That's
you guys broke it up for everybody. I feel like
when we were in college, we look good, feel good, like Deion Sanders, but we couldn't do that. No, we got in trouble.
Or they made you feel like you're not being serious, or you're not like you had to be super tomboy back then. And
we're like, no,
like hold on.
nails? I want my hair, lipstick. Where's my lip gloss?
Yeah.
Like, what look good feel good? I'm about to go out here and beat everybody, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna look good doing it. But
So I like what's happening in women's
changed.
sports.
Yeah, you
Period.
gotta
Like look,
make
even
that
basketball. Basketball.
Definitely
These
different.
basketball women do not look like the former basketball women. And come on, clap it up. Come on, clap it up.
Thank you, Sheen.
Yes. So
Don't think.
I like what's happening in women's sports in general, like because now you can be outspoken. You can show like I'm gonna talk my and I'm gonna really get to it, but I can still be feminine. You can show both sides. Even having babies now,
Yeah.
like that's a
Couldn't
good
do
thing.
that
You
before.
couldn't do that before.
Literally.
It's like you're done.
Yeah.
you have to
Technology.
hide it.
Yeah, you're done.
Technology too. That's what I say about the makeup too. The new foundations and things like that. So like it blends in with the skin better.
Yeah, sweat
Versus
proof.
the '90s, it was looking different. It was like
Yeah,
all white.
the neck and the face was different. The neck and the face was different.
Right.
Get it blended. You gotta
It's
get
blended now. It's nice.
It's
Right.
good, and I'm
They
happy
brought it
for
back.
it.
And on camera, it's like 10 times. So you see that look like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can see both sides. You can see the gritty. Like I'm a really get to it in any sport. I mean, even with Simone Biles, we're out here sweating. We're out here
Hard.
really just like I'm gonna say like a man. I mean,
We're
like
sweating.
sweating.
Yeah.
we're sweating.
normal.
We're not
No, you
worried
sweat.
about
No,
all
y'all
that
sweating
kind of
like
stuff.
women.
But then you do. worry
Like
sometimes.
you know when you watch it, we catching glisten. We not
Yeah.
catching
Okay,
sweat.
We're out here
Oh,
getting
yeah,
it hard.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Right.
got big glistening.
So that's the thing. Like, no, we're really out there trying to win something. We're worried about the look, but no, when you're on the court or when you're on the track or when you're on the
floor.
the
Yeah, you
floor,
get
the
locked
balance
in.
beam, you're like, I don't care about these edges. I'm about to get to it. And then I'm gonna fix that later.
Yep.
So I like what's happening with that.
Speaking of getting to, one more just somewhat technical question because you mentioned it earlier. Can you just give us some of the details about the obstacles of lane 8? What is different about lane 8?
Lane 8 feels like you're in a whole nother
Yeah.
world. Like you're gonna run off the track a little bit, where it's so close to the edge. You feel like the main people are over there. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
For some reason, lane 8, I think it's worse than lane 1 for some reason. I don't know why lane 8 feels like
I'm
you're
like
just
1 or 8.
1 or 8. You feel
What's
like
the best lane?
4, 5, 6.
The middle.
6?
The middle. You're like in the mix. But with Sha'Carri to be out there in her own world, like
I think that helped her though.
I think it
the
helped
fact
her,
that
too.
she was in lane 8.
She can focus on her
You can
strategy.
focus on yourself. If she was probably in the mix, and that was last year when she won the world championship last year out of lane 8. But in the middle, you had all 3 Jamaicans. Like it's just so much going on.
Yeah.
And she was able to, because they would have got out on her. And sometimes that can throw you off. But she stayed confident and she kept pushing, and boom, she came at the end. And she didn't even really know where she was at. So I think that helped her. That's where it's saying you got to run your own race.
Yeah, your own lane. You don't see
Run your
anybody
own
else.
race.
Right. Stay in your lane.
In life.
Yes.
Not just
you
on
gotta
the field
pump
or on the
yourself
court.
up.
Yes.
It really doesn't make you slow down. Like when I see them wear the gold chains now, like in the race.
No.
I can't do that.
That's
The
like
Republican
superhero
vote.
power.
Johnson, bro. What
It's
do
like
you mean?
power.
I
when you
always
get
wear
that
the
chain
chains on, and I wear pink gloves when I ran. That's me.
I can't.
So it doesn't slow you down though, like the
No.
weight?
No.
Unless you
No, because people
Graham,
do
How many
that.
chains you got on?
yeah, what kind of chains you got on?
What are we
You got
wearing?
30 chains on.
Save that one for Slick Rick.
Late start, bow.
Noel won by what?
No.
Point zero
zero zero.
five.
Oh, no.
05?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
The next person had a chain on.
chain on.
No,
No.
Oh my
you better
god!
get that.
That doesn't make a
You
difference.
acting like it's Ghostface Killer out there with the full
No, that's what I'm saying. Dude from I'm gonna get you sucker.
over gold. You
Right.
think she went over gold?
Over
to the track?
gold. You got
No.
over gold.
I think it depends on
Who you are?
who you like, your style. Like I don't like anything touching me. Like even my hair down. Really, I rarely wear my hair. I have to put it back in a ponytail. I didn't wear chains, nothing.
I
but
did.
she did. I
I wore
could
chains,
do
wore
that.
my hair out. I wore gloves. I wore a watch on
Told
my
you,
left
she
hand.
Said it's
just-
Like, I
part
did
damn a
everything.
watch to let y'all know
Yeah.
what time it is when I beat
I
y'all
remember the
too.
watch was on my
No.
left
It is
hand.
8:17
Like, I
and
had
30
to have it.
seconds.
Yes.
Superstitious, like why the watch and the gloves?
I
Or you
just
just want to look good.
well, my chain was from my dad. I wore his, he's Aries, so I wore that chain forever, still do. And I wore socks. that's my uniform. So
look good, feel good.
Come on.
What you mean? Like,
Look good, play
you wore
good.
socks.
yeah, I had the high socks.
Oh, you had the
Yeah, the
high
high
socks?
those.
I was cute.
Like y'all.
Or the mids?
Yeah.
You had the mids?
Yeah.
Running in the mids?
that.
The higher the socks, the down to the
That's a
homie,
real
man.
hooper mentality right there.
Come on.
Yes.
That's what I had.
I didn't do all that. I just had to wear black somewhere.
Yeah.
That was just me. See, again, I'm kind of more low key.
Yeah, I'm bright. I got on pink gloves.
I need
had on like
keep it
fire
simple, all
shoes.
black.
black. I gotta have on black socks. I gotta have on black
Oh,
underwear.
black and
I
I'm
gotta
black
wear
and I'm black.
So I guess a little
Underneath my uniform, I'm saying.
Underneath.
Were you two inspired by Serena and Venus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Course.
They're
I met them at
sisters.
the Olympics when I made the Olympics. So
Dominating sisters.
of course we were.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Duh,
Definitely.
I know.
Definitely.
They
Is there like a Mount Rushmore of
Michael
sisters in
Jordan,
sports? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah.
You ever talking about Craig?
Kobe Bryant.
I wonder if there's a Mount Rushmore of sisters in sports.
Yeah.
Like who would be the
different.
top 4 sisters in sports?
Okay.
They're in there.
We are.
We are?
In mine,
Oh, okay.
Who else is yours?
Yeah, who?
Serena and
Venus.
And Venus.
There's not many.
There's not many, but there are some. Who else?
Dang.
So y'all
Tia
definitely.
and Tamara. Like,
Yeah, like.
The good thing about
Mary
sisters
Kay
in the
and
top
Ashley.
4 is even if I go 2, I still got 4.
yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. Iconic sisters.
Right.
Yeah, that's all right.
But not necessarily twins, but yeah, iconic sisters.
Yeah.
'Cause Venus and Serena, what?
Tia and
Serena are
Tamara.
twins.
Who else?
Oh, you went outside of sports?
Yeah. I
Even
thought
if
it
you
was-
do go outside
Where's
sports.
SLiC here? Lifestyle and culture.
Yes, there's not that many.
Sisters doing it?
Well,
no.
there was
There
not a
are.
lot of sisters.
Then I gotta go Nia Long and some
The Brat.
some more.
Some more. Oh, Lisa Ray and the
Lisa
Brat.
Ray.
Lisa Ray and Debret, though.
Lisa Ray and the Brat.
That's a good one.
Oh, we got to all due respect to Felicia Rashad and
Oh, Debbie Allen.
come on,
Right.
man, you got to start there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Maybe I don't know who all have
I
sisters.
really appreciate Lisa Ray. I seen her as the Jeezy one line. That was a real one line. Like,
Wait, what?
what?
so Lisa Ray, I got to see her, but when I saw her, she was in a white thong. And in Jeezy's line, have you ever seen Lisa Ray? And I thought it was like just a bar he put out, and like I actually saw, I was like, oh, she actually is out here. She loves white.
In a white thong. Okay.
That's all
Bars
she
come to
wears.
life.
That look nice.
Is white.
Bars coming
diamonds?
to
That's all
life.
she wear.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she said she's
Until I
A lot of bleach.
She's pure.
pure.
So we got the Barber twins in here, and I just want to say, I know you guys inspired a lot of little girls out there, you know. So is there anything that you can tell the little girls out there to inspire them, let them know, like, as far as like not giving up and choosing track, as far as and showing, letting them know the doors that open for you guys, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy that I did run track and I stuck with it. Sports they're not easy. They're challenging. They're going to be hard. They're going to be days that you don't feel like doing it. You don't want to do it. But you know, that's why you have to set your goals to set those certain goals and make sure that you achieve them, and to work hard and to choose your friends right. And, you know, find a mentor, somebody who you can talk to, because it's very challenging mentally being an athlete. And most people don't know that. Even the athletes in the Olympics. There's a lot of people going home who are depressed, who are sad, who don't know what to do right now, who can't get out the bed, who feel betrayed, who lost the love for it, who don't know where to go. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, sport, it's fun, it's cool, it's your passion, but the mental side of it is hard. And a lot of times you don't have the facilities or resources to go talk to somebody. A lot of times people don't understand it. Like, oh, you're just playing a little sport. Like, no, this is serious.
It's
like
Life. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people, that's their livelihood. You know, even if it's just the Olympics, you don't get paid. Like, no, people live their whole life
For that
for
moment.
this one
that
moment.
moment.
And if sometimes if you don't get it or it doesn't happen, you'll remember it for the rest of your life. When I made the Olympics, when I see the Olympics, I get anxiety. I think everyone that's actually made it to the Olympics and didn't get the gold medal, there's a little anxiety there every year. I promise you there is. And every time I talk to somebody, they're like, dang, Mick, I was Olympic. Like, yes. And I'm like, do you feel that way? And I'm like, yeah, I feel that way too. I don't care how old you are. They can be old or young.
Matter of fact, they never even had anywhere making it to the Olympics, but if they did that sport in high school or sometime, they like, it makes you like, damn, if I would have just kept going, I could be in the Olympics. You know, and it's
Al Bundy.
right. It is
It's like
just
Uncle
that
Rico.
feeling, like,
Football over the mountains.
right. Or, you know, even they see people in the NBA, the NFL, the this and that, when the championships come around, and you seriously might not even have that talent at all, but it makes you go back to when, like, man, if I would have just kept doing this, you might be way off, but it's still a feeling, you know, and sometimes we don't know what to do with those feelings when you don't reach, quote unquote, the Super Bowl, the NBA, the this, the that, and then you're left feeling like, man, I ain't nothing, you know, or I didn't do this. And sometimes it's not like that. And we don't know how to even talk about it. You know, we don't know how to express those feelings because you don't want to sound like, oh man, I'm still worried about that. But I like what's happening right now in sports in general. Like now mental health is a thing. And now, you know, just talking about, or even these podcasts, you can see former players or stuff like that, and they can talk about it. And it's really important that young people know that, and young people know that there are outlets. And it's okay if you don't win the gold medal or you don't make this team and that, but you do have to know, like Miki said, like it's hard. It's not easy, especially women. You know, we don't like to sweat. We don't like to do these things. You know what I mean?
We do like to sweat.
No. Sometimes you don't. As a teenager growing up, you know what I mean? Like you sometimes you don't. You know, it's being honest. And you know, you got to keep through it. That's a part of it. Like
that's real talk. Because I used to come in all sweaty from hooping and be like, "Don't try to hug me. Don't put your sweat all over me." It's a real thing.
See, it's a real thing.
Right.
So I like what's going on now. Like everything is transparent. And it's also harder though, because now you have social media and people can drag you so bad. And
For no reason.
Yeah. There's no coming back. I mean, dang, like some people can really, again, this is not just sports, in life, the culture. They see one thing, next thing you know, you're the meme of whatever. And it's like, we think it's funny, but then sometimes it's really not funny. And that person can really be battling with depression. And there's no way to turn that off, literally. Like, who's going to stop that? That could just keep going. So I feel like young people, all that, you have to kind of figure out how to balance that, because you can't, that can be very overbearing when you don't know what to do with social media and you're getting dragged real bad and online, and you know that can lead to a lot of different things. So I'm glad there are spaces for people to talk about their wins, their losses, and just keep going.
Wow, another question. Like, so tell me, like, how did you guys stay focused, like in high school, college, and going to the Olympics? Meaning, like, as far as relationships, like, because you guys are pretty, and I'm saying, like, and I know you guys want to get out and do things, and guys approaching you and stuff like that. So how did you guys
just ask them out,
focused?
Johnny? I mean, geez.
No, I'm saying because like you know, when you become an athlete, you know, I didn't go to the highest level like Craig, but I noticed in athletes you got to focus on the sport. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like,
we've had
how can y'all, you know, like, what was that? Like,
he just want the cliff notes.
How could that, you know?
As you need to be in a good, healthy relationship in anything you do.
Amen.
And if you're an athlete, you need somebody who's going to support you, who's going to have your back, who's going to make sure you're okay. And if you don't have that, then you don't need to be in a relationship, because that will be your downfall. And it's been mine. Like, I know, it has been mine. Like, it's hard to be at the top if you're in a toxic relationship or you're around toxic people, and then you can't even focus because your cortisol levels up high because you can't even, you're in a fight or flight situation. You can't relax because you got somebody hovering over you, you know, and not letting you be who you want to be. So, I mean, I've been in relationships, and even that, you couldn't even be in a relationship sometimes. You're right. And then, but that's normal things young people should do. Like, be in a good, healthy relationship. You can be focused, but you don't have to just be closed off in a room. Like, even Sydney is married now. Like, she's 25. She's young. But you look at her man, she's in a good, healtzy relationship. Now she had some. She just got, sorry guys. Right. I even use her as an example too, because it's like a lot of the people who you see who are very successful, women who are in sports, they're in a good relationship with somebody or they're single, but it's not like it's hard. So it is hard. I've been in relationships. I'm single and all that, but like, no, if you want to be the best you can be, you
You
go
have had a flashback to the
What about?
Did you feel like?
Oh
Yeah.
gosh,
Yes.
no, they weren't. Stop it.
not-
No, I'm just kidding. They might have been.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you feel like guys you were in a relationship with
Yeah.
because you're so successful? Like, were they intimidated by that?
I just don't think people really know what to do with track, because they're like, wait, you're going where? You're going to Brazil for how long with these guys overseas? Who's like
insecurity.
what?
In a hotel.
But-
Huh?
Security.
What are y'all
In a
doing?
hotel stretching.
What? You're getting a massage? What time is it? Like, yes, my hamstring.
He stretching you.
What? This dude with these buff muscles over is in
And they
Belgium
staying
with
next
you.
door. It's like,
You guys weren't dating LA dudes.
yeah.
No.
What?
Were you? Because I know we notoriously nonchalant. You said
No,
you
you're not. Are you
You
kidding
want to do
me?
what?
What LA dude is nonchalant?
I don't
Where?
know.
Who? I don't know.
Yeah. What about when you felt? What about those days where you felt like you were too fine to work hard?
I was never too fine to
Never.
work.
When
hard,
that
'cause I
you
work
know
hard.
earlier you were like, I look like this. I don't even got to do this.
No.
Somebody
never.
pays for this.
I work
No.
too hard, period. Like,
No.
why?
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I do already. So, like,
Okay.
Wait, what?
wait, you're saying work too hard and like,
No, you're just grinders.
You know how some people just too fine to just like I've sweated enough. I look like this. I could just go sit somewhere and let somebody pay for my life.
no.
You guys.
That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
That would be great.
I didn't think like that.
I never thought. I think, did we mess up
we
with
were
that?
working too hard.
Yeah.
We were hard
I think
workers, way too hard. Like,
Yeah.
Why-
But now you fine with muscles.
Is that a family thing?
no.
Is
No.
that a mom?
No, mom was
leaning on you?
like, guys,
Guys,
just sit
soft?
down,
What's
relax.
going on? Why y'all doing so much?
You
Like,
sweating again? You're at the gym again?
y'all working
Like,
out?
no.
Why?
Okay,
Like,
no.
yeah,
Like,
no.
sit down.
So where does it come from? Each other?
It's just.
I don't know. We just always had that competitive
You're chosen.
spirit, or like wanted to. Like when I was like, no, I'm winning this gold medal. Like no one believed me, but they didn't think I was serious back then. But I was dead. Like what's happening now is the way I felt 20 years ago. That's when I was telling
Amen.
people like, no, I felt this way. They're like, oh, wait a
No, I
minute.
never looked at it like that.
Well, now it's being told. They were telling some stories. I'm like, guys, this is what I told you 20. They're like, oh. I was like, yeah, that's
Not
what I was
easy
trying
to
to
believe.
say.
That's what I was saying. Same
Yeah,
thing.
no. So now it's cool, but like we felt this way a long time
Yeah.
ago. Like I always work hard. I always felt like, no, you can do health, beauty, speed, and da 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 da. Why don't we do this?
We
And-
missed our era, man. Like, it just wasn't like that 20 years ago.
Yeah. So
Oh my God! Right now, you guys would be
Come
fine.
on.
Yeah, we would.
Picture us in South Carolina getting NIL deals.
Whoa.
Yes.
Come on, Craig. Like,
What?
Yes,
Picture
what
if
we
won
doing?
What
For
are
real.
championships now?
I'm
We
about to
made
go
back
Because I
to
know,
the
I mean, y'all still look
if I
pretty
was in
quick.
college, with my, oh my God.
Come on. I hate saying that.
Oh my God, I'm
Back
getting
in
like
my
10
day.
mil.
Yeah,
If
we
I was
missed
in
Like
college.
10 mil, straight up.
For real.
Man.
Y'all still look pretty quick, man.
In college.
I'm quick. I am.
Hey.
I'm fast. I promise you. I still go to the track every day. The reason why I didn't, I mean,
it's in my move.
yes, no, I'm still fast.
Racing through.
What we doing? What we doing? Come on, put the bread up.
What we doing? What we
Johnny's
doing?
not ready. Johnny's about to get cooked.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still running too?
Not really, no. Actually, no. I get the guys ready for the NFL. I'm at work at
Got
Duke
it.
University,
Got
and
it,
I get
got
the
it.
guys ready for the combine.
ACC.
Okay, can you still dust some of them?
ACC.
if you
Oh,
guys
heck
do?
yeah. Oh, no, I still can
Oh,
get
yeah,
it.
she got the moves.
Oh, no, I still can get it. I just
Hold on,
bench
did y'all see when she
225
pressed
last-
225?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah?
She
don't
just
let this
like
That's
Frank-
him.
You can pick Johnny up.
That's more than him.
way more than him.
But Johnny's talking about a buck 40.
Damn. a buck.
Yeah,
no.
that's him. That's him.
Yeah, that's me.
Right.
25?
250.
That is not him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Almost.
get 250. But,
Well, she
It's in
bench
there.
pressed 225.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely two of him.
She
Yeah.
threw it up.
She could do him on each arm.
Yeah.
I can't.
Wait, hold on.
That's what she's saying.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, but you know what's funny too, even about relationships? I think maybe I had the wrong
Sorry.
tell. You know how most
Sorry.
other
I know.
girls now are like soft life and
No.
I maybe I should have felt that way because
I
I,
should have done
always
that.
wanted to be an asset to my man. Like I never wanted him like, oh, I'm gonna just take care and I'm gonna sit back and look pretty or whatever. Just I never was that. I want to bring something to the table. But now I'm like, hold up. Maybe
You're doing it wrong.
maybe I should have went about this. A
No,
different
you
way.
did right. But what you did, and you did right. But this is a question probably a lot of regular guys have. Like, do you date guys that are not as athletic as you?
Yes.
Well, everybody's not as.
No.
But I mean, dudes who that's not their thing at all.
Yeah.
Straight nerdy.
Yeah, I have.
All right, cool.
But I mean, yeah, I definitely have. But that doesn't. It doesn't matter. If it's like, if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. You don't have to be a this, that. No, but
It's nice.
You have to be attracted to him.
Yeah, I
gotta be attracted to him, and that
like,
comes
nigga, you
in-
think this ugly snot? Like,
ooh,
whoops, I
Nah,
like
hey,
them.
that sound past tense.
Dang, that was somebody in their mind. Somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, so I don't know if you guys seen, but Gilbert Arenas, his girlfriend just proposed. to him.
That wasn't real.
No, man.
not doing it.
No, he proposed to her, but she
gave him the ring.
She
It was
came
cute.
back.
She came
Yeah.
back.
Okay, it was cool.
She came back and gave him a ring.
I liked it. They
Actually, that was
cool.
cute.
Wait,
They're
what's
funny.
wrong with that? I've been proposed to her. You wouldn't propose to her?
No.
No. I just saying it didn't happen that way. Like he proposed to her,
she
and
had a
then
ring.
she came back and just said, "Guys, we're engaged."
No, I'm talking about the immediacy of her. Wouldn't do that.
No.
No.
I'm never getting on my knee and asking a man to marry me.
But you get on your knee to start a race.
No.
It's the same
Listen.
race motion. Basically,
Answer
it's
this
just.
question.
Because you're not ready to get married if you don't want to get married.
Also, he has to ask.
Yes.
Yes.
So even if so, what if he didn't ask?
I thought we wanted to be more modern.
What?
Look, what if? Okay, so listen, because sometimes most men do not want to be pushed into marriage and stuff like that,
I'm
right?
not going to force you in.
Right.
You want to marry? He's not ready.
But sometimes, a push is a good push when they know that, hey, this is what it is.
He trying
What?
to be
When
pushed.
you ain't got no gas in your car? You need to push some gas station? That's a good push.
I don't need a push. So you're not ready.
no.
We're not ready. I'm never pushing.
So let me ask the men.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So how would y'all feel if the woman got on her knee and
propose to you.
I'd be shocked.
I had that happen
but
before.
honestly, like
If your girlfriend was like,
I had
hey,
that happen before.
you did,
what'd you say? Well, you're not married.
You're not
so what
married?
happened?
I'm divorced.
Oh, she asked you to marry her?
So the one that proposed
10 years later.
No.
Hold on, wait.
For real?
You're 10 years later divorced or?
Yeah.
Yeah, both. Yeah,
How many times have you been married?
I'm 10 years divorced too. Huh? That's
Okay, wait. So she proposed to you and you accepted the ring, and then y'all got married.
Something's missing.
and got
She
Wait,
Well-
what's happening?
she proposed to me a couple of times and then
couple times.
I've been proposed to by more than one woman.
What?
Women propose. It's like this is a new era. Women propose.
I'm
This
not
is
even
Man out here get proposed to.
They're not gonna propose to an athlete
I don't believe.
I ain't
so.
never got
I don't
proposed to.
because
in
you're
my
an
life.
athlete.
does
A
that
woman be
matter?
stupid to propose to an athlete.
Why?
I think
Craig.
Because he gonna ask her. She got to make sure she in this position. With me, it's like he an art dude. He may never see this world. Let me just ask her.
Whoa.
About. Huh?
Badru, wait, hold on. I'm glad we brought this up.
Yeah.
want to marry somebody blind? What do you mean?
Yeah, like what does that mean?
No, you know how people feel about artists. They feel like we're kind of like go with the flowy is the term I always hear. Like go with the flow. We'll get around to it. And then when you date as an artist, when you date somebody more proactive, they might just be like, look, I know the love is there, but he'll never get around to it. Let me, boom. And then they ask you.
What are y'all thoughts on that?
This is new to me. I ain't
Yeah, I
never
never-
been proposed to.
Can I get a pound for it though? Can I just get a little?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
That's a
I
day.
mean, that's
What do
incredible.
you mean it's a new era? So you've gotten
Like,
proposed
how
to
many times?
recently?
Like,
How many
5 times?
times?
Recently?
Not recently, but
it's not a new era
But
then.
women are proposed. They like
Women
have
are
proposed
proposing,
energy. You know, like
please
you,
in the
like,
comments.
you meet a woman now, and a woman will in the first 10 minutes be like, if she like you and it's like a strong fit, like. I will wash your dishes. You never heard a woman randomly? I heard that 3 times in 1 week. Who washing your dishes? I'm like,
Stop playing,
do
boy.
niggas
Just do
have
this so I can.
dirty dishes? Because I don't even know why that's the thing. But I think like women now, they want a chance to say like, let's speed up this process, whether it's directly or indirectly. Like sometimes that pressure of like, I'm not gonna do this till I get married. To me, that's a reverse. You're asking me to marry you.
Well, there is a difference, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean,
It's an agreement.
A guy, right? Like me and my age being 40, I'm chilling. Guys at 50 are chilling too. The pressure of women from 30 to 50 is a little bit different in regard, right? So I would say maybe it's because of that in that regard a little bit now. And then the percentage, right? Because there's not as many men as there are women,
Yeah.
right? So then you have that. Then you got to subtract the guys who are married. right? And then
And all the other subtractions.
all the other
Just call it that.
We'll just go with that there.
Do you guys feel like clock pressure in terms of
Only a
relationship?
little percentage left for us.
It's
insane.
unreal.
Every day.
She
every
said, Are
day.
you kidding me? It's unreal. Yeah.
Every day. Like, hey, when you gonna have some kids? When you get married? What's wrong with you? Like,
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a pressure.
I would imagine.
What?
Look, I would imagine with you guys.
Really?
I mean,
It's the breeding pressure too. Like
feel
men,
like it's on y'all
men see
turn.
y'all. They want to have babies.
I feel
with
like
you
y'all in
and your
control.
accomplishments.
no.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely. Let me say
Yeah,
that.
I mean-
See, that's why. Listen, that's why we asked. You know, will you push the button? Because sometimes, you know, a man. No, it's some men.
Talking into the mic.
But listen, some men have because. Well, you think about this: the age that you're gonna marry someone. You know what I mean? And then because you guys been professional, right? So professional doing things, right? So now you can focus on a relationship, maybe kids or something. I don't know if you guys
You
interested
can
in
do
kids.
all that then.
And be a professional athlete.
You can do it, but the steps that you have to take is different because you have to know if this is the man that
You have to do that if you're
We'll
not.
do that anyway.
Athlete.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's different though because see the focus because you know some like you said if you're out there you taking this trip you like well who gonna watch the baby now I respect it. Normally, I would expect I'm making the money and you're at home and okay you can have a job but now
Chauvinist.
Ooh,
Damn, that's when the Negro Leagues was around. Huh?
Wait a minute.
hey, listen. You guys know.
What about dinner, woman?
But listen.
Yeah,
There's
you can do
nothing
it.
wrong with having babysitters or anything like that.
Depends
All
what
I'm
kind of
saying
babysitters.
is, when you have a family, when you have a baby, depending on how you are, you want to see your baby every day. You want to go to sleep and wake up with your baby. So being on the road and stuff, you're gonna make sacrifices and say, hey, you know, you might have to quit this job or quit this profession, depending on what it is and the level you are. That's all.
No, you don't have to quit the profession. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to quit the profession because I've seen you see it now. There's women who have babies who are professional athletes and find babysitters and family members and daddies who
Support
are
is
gonna take
there.
care
And
of
they
that
put
baby.
them in the commercial with the baby.
Yes,
Just had the
you can
baby.
do
This
it.
is promotion, right?
That's why Shelly and Frazier out. They're like, look, we have a baby. You can still do things.
Yes.
Because there's been a time where we were like, don't have a baby. This is going to be the worst.
Hey, that was very
It's terrible.
true.
This is
Yeah.
don't
Very
have a
true.
kid.
Like,
But
don't have a
that's
kid.
what I'm speaking on.
But no,
they
it's not
stop-
that.
Even with actresses, stars,
Surrogates.
rappers,
They
they
do surrogates.
they like, hey, you can't have a baby right now. 'Cause it's gonna mess up your career.
Exactly.
But that's old thinking too.
Right.
Hopefully,
Right, but
I think they're
that's
saying we
We're trying to get
past
rid of that.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
Cardi B's like, when Cardi B was pregnant, you know, people were, oh, she's ruining her career. She's terrible. Why did she do that?
Or Candace
Like,
Parker.
Candace Parker started. I just remember
Skylar Diggins.
Candace Parker wasn't the one that was pregnant, though.
she was pregnant.
No, she wasn't. Her
Candace Parker?
Yeah, her girlfriend.
her girlfriend.
was
No,
pregnant.
Candace
Candace had a baby.
No, she had a baby. She was with the guy.
Yeah, she was married.
Oh, we're talking about before that. I thought you were
Wait.
talking about now.
Whoops, forgot.
What?
See?
Yeah, I thought you were
Because
talking about
she
now.
made the switch.
See?
I didn't mean to do that.
See,
Dang. Wait, Candace Parker, she's now with the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I okay? And she was married to.
Yeah.
Oh,
The other
I
ball
forgot.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have a baby.
Yeah, you can have a baby.
I was scared before. Now I'm like, come on. I
No.
mean,
Nah, because I was
looking
thinking
back.
too, and then I had to rewind.
Is it?
myself.
I had to
Is it?
rewind too, Greg. Yeah.
Am I making this up, or do men want to get with you too because they like are planning for their kid to be athletic? Like they see you and like, oh, we breeding. Like, do men say that they're trying to like breed an intent to see what you got?
I think that's something I
Yeah,
think
about
about
breeding
now.
all the time. They're like, oh, so one of my friends is like, Mick, let's go out to eat. Okay. So, I know you want to have a baby. So like, I want to be the guy, maybe if we can have a baby together. Like, who said I want to have a baby
See,
with
that's
you?
why you can't have
Why?
guy friends either. See, that was a
I know.
cool friend,
It's
and all of a
weird.
sudden now you just
Now
trying
we
to
have a baby?
Listen here, women. Every guy is now your friend.
Yeah, that's one of them pack things where it'd be like, okay, if we don't get married in 10 years, we not with anybody, then we gonna get married.
Oh,
You know what I'm
see.
saying?
I've
Or
done
we
that
don't-
before.
Yeah, I've done that.
wasn't-
You have?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how'd it go?
It didn't go because I'm like, it's time. Oh man, no, sorry.
Ain't it?
Too late.
Too late. It didn't happen. It didn't
Something
happen.
happened.
But
Yeah.
no, guys always say that, want to breed. But I'm like, what about a relationship? Something? Do you like me? Are you gonna? I don't even know you. Why do you want to have a kid with me?
How are you
Yeah,
as a
fun
father?
first.
Yeah, how are you as a father? It's not me, it's you, buddy. Or it's like, I don't
It's
think there's
not
a problem
me,
with
it's
me.
you.
Like, it's who I'm having this baby with. I've never been the one like, I just need a baby. I've never been that kind of girl. Sometimes I should have been like that.
Yeah, like,
because like it wouldn't matter who
Could
the
have knocked
guy
one
is.
out before.
We would have been great. parents.
Would you want to be pregnant at the same time?
I think cool. we should. We got one or two more years, maybe. That's it.
And then they have.
If you need a coordinator,
they both have twins.
We need a coordinator.
Right. Would you adopt?
I guess. People ask us that too.
She looked at her. I can feel.
Look, we're doing an interview. All the family members want y'all to do all this time. Right. Ask my question.
Ask my question. You guys have too much. It's too much here. That
I know.
You have to share and spread.
How many do you have?
I have none. Well, I have one. I have one son.
Wait. How do we go from none to one?
Well, because he's not my son. It's still mine. It's still mine. So I mean, as far as me, that's what I'm like, But I'm just saying, like, you guys have.
I feel the same way too. Like,
yeah,
we gotta leave something.
I got a baby.
We gotta leave something.
Come on.
5 kids. Tell them the truth, Johnny.
Johnny's.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. He's looking, and I have a little girl. Her name is Lonnie. She's around here somewhere.
Johnny has 5 kittens.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take one.
Oh,
Greg, you got any kids?
Yeah, I have one.
One. Okay. What about you?
One.
Okay. That was a thought. Maybe one on the way.
No.
Maybe
but
one out there.
I have I do the responsibilities with 5 others.
Okay.
Nieces and nephews.
I coach basketball. I coach basketball, so my kids are my kids.
I get it. I mean, of course, we got
a lot of kids if that's the case.
Yeah, but not our own.
Real quick, with the controversy that's going on with the stripping of the bronze. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, with Jordan Chiles.
You guys talk about that?
Yes.
I'm kind of sad about that. I mean, it's both because they say that she was 4 seconds from submitting her appeal.
4 seconds late, but her score was supposedly
it was the judge's fault. Yeah.
Yes, it was the judge's fault.
Wait, somebody explain it. What happened?
The judges, they acknowledged that it was their fault. Like, for instance, one of these scores is stout. They forgot to put those points in. Oh. And so her team was like, wait, these points aren't correct. So they went to the judges and said, hey, you're missing this. And the judges were like, oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. But then a day later, the committee said, hey, they changed it a minute too late.
That is the judge's fault.
It's the
judge's fault.
And when they did the appeal, it was conclusive as well that they messed up and they still didn't unappeal.
Wrong.
You know?
So Flavor Flav.
Shout out to Flavor
Flav.
Yes.
Flavor Flav.
Yes.
Made her a bronze clock.
I saw that.
That was hard.
That's definitely.
Pause. Shout out Flavor Flav for that.
These are things that, again, we're talking about mental health. Like, she's never gonna forget this. And even it's great what Flavor Flav did. But
she's gotten.
I mean, she at the end of the day didn't get the bronze medal. And that's ridiculously not fair. And hopefully something can change. And speaking of that, Long Beach, well, she's not from Long Beach, but she's from LA. Lashinda Demas, she just got her medal reallocated from the 2012 Olympics till now, and she just moved up from her gold medal. So California, she's here. Come on, clap it up for Lashinda Demas. And this is
for 12 years.
Yes,
she's been fighting. When she got silver medal in 2012, she was like, no, something's not right, because we train together. She's my training partner.
And she's a Gamecock too.
Yeah, she's a Gamecock. Okay. And she was like, no, something's not right. As a matter of fact, she has four kids. She had a set of twins and all that. So
and won the Olympics after.
You can do it all. So no, they fought for 12 years to get it changed. Because the Russian girls, they tested positive for steroids, so everyone's medal went up. So she got the gold medal.
Yes.
So they were gonna mail her a medal, but she was like, "Oh no! I need to have my medal the same way I get my presentation the same way I would have gotten in London. So you need to get me out to Paris and have the whole thing." So they had the medal reallocation ceremony in Paris because of her. And if it wasn't, if she didn't do that, none of that would have happened.
And now going forward, it's probably gonna be in her name if anybody wants to do
Lashinda Demas medal reallocation.
And there was, I think there was
at least sponsored by FedEx.
There was 10 other people that got moved up. So this is the first time it's done that. You can still watch it now on Peacock. And it's called the reallocation of the medal ceremony. Yes. It's still on Peacock now. Nice.
I'm going to watch that for sure.
Watch it. And it's really a good thing.
Okay. So Noah Lau said this a minute ago. I know I don't want to harp on it, but I think it's just a good conversation where he said that NBA champions How are they world champions? Champions of what? How you guys feel about that comment, first of all, I feel like we're about to break this down between basketball, track,
Okay.
Because
music, artistry.
Because the NBA only plays in the United States, basically. And until they go and play overseas or in the Olympics and stuff like that. But as track and field athletes, we compete against the world all the time. So that's why he said that, because we really are overseas competing against the world. Majority of the NBA is played in the U.S. And then you just come together as a team and go represent the world for the Olympics. But that's what he was saying. It was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah. But I felt like he was kind of like he was missing some details.
It was a little details because people don't know. I get what he was saying.
Mm-hmm. Like most track people,
right. Most track people get it.
We get it. We get it because we literally. This is not just the Olympics. Every year there's a season for us, and we're literally competing against these same people y'all see at the Olympics. So if y'all don't know, it's every year we have a season called the Diamond League, and we're literally lining up against these same people from different countries, and we're in different countries. We're overseas all summer. So it was a bad timing, and it was just he snuck it in there. But why you had to say that right then? And you took a jab at the NBA. So a lot of people, sometimes we'll be like, I don't get it. Like when it says national championships after you guys win the NBA finals, it's like
world championship.
Well, yeah, world champions. They call them world champions, but to us, it's like we kind of like how are you world champions when you just won the national basketball?
Well, because it goes like this.
You're the best in the world.
The NBA is the Diamond League.
I get it. No, I get it.
And it's not stationed all over the world. It's stationed in America.
Because you're the best in the world. I get it.
And the NBA
the best players
has the best players from the world. So
we get it.
We get it.
It was just like, no,
I was like, why would you...
He was close.
He was
close.
I get what he was saying.
I get it.
We got his point.
We get it,
but it was like,
it didn't.
Because the NBA is the Diamond League for basketball.
But now they're clowning. Now they're dragging him.
So the only thing is that too, I guess, it's the title. Like if you're a world champion, let's say in track, like Noah Lausfeld, I don't know if he's not looking at it like that. Like, no, you're not getting it. The NBA has the best basketball players in the world that get drafted here. So technically you are playing the best in the world. But he's looking at it kind of from just track, But
it's two different comments. It's one is the best in the world, and then one is like, I'm the best around, or you going around the world beating people, tallying. That's one thing. But we get home court advantage once you say we're the best. That means the burden is on you to come here to ever prove you're the best. You got to come to America and play that basketball team, unless it's an Olympic setup like how it is now.
Well, no, it's going to be much more than that because it's going to get like international now. So,
but we still putting together a big NBA All-Star
at some
team.
point. No, it's going to be FIBA NBA. It's going to be a collaboration. It's going international. Like I think I talked about it before. It's like Live Golf and PGA. Live Golf is international and PGA was kind of stubborn, but now it's the time because now you're going to expansion with Seattle and Vegas, and then the possibility of having a UK team and Paris team, right? In those regions and figuring out a schedule. Well, no, not only that, it's going to be a league over there, and then when that league's done, we might have a little bracket thing. Now you come over here. And we play this team in this bracket.
It's the new Eastern Conference.
Well, it's the new
for them to lose every year.
It's gonna be a new cup.
Well, they gonna need
an international cup.
But we're gonna win them every time. Is that gonna make sense?
How if we're not playing USA? We might be playing the Chicago Bulls. Maybe playing the Maccabi Tel Aviv.
I do have a question about this might be a dumb question. The NBA right now. I mean the basketball team for the USA can. Say someone from another country that plays in the NBA, can they still play on the U.S.?
Embiid did this year. Remember that was the problem
because he went to school here since high school, and so that's like your little barrier.
But he's playing for France.
No, he's probably gonna play for Cameroon. That's what he said. He'll play for Cameroon
France,
in LA.
France, bro, France.
All right,
I thought that's what he said.
Yes,
no, I'm thinking he said that he would.
He said Cameroon.
Okay,
that's what he say. But
the French people on him because the French people that think they own Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is off that. Like, I might play for Cameroon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
No, but right now, just the Paris that just happened. Name a player that's in the NBA now and he's from another country.
Luka Doncic.
Luka, okay. So can he play on the U.S. team in the NBA? I mean, for like the Olympic team?
Nah, his country wouldn't allow him to. And he literally came over as soon as he drafted. So you have to have a process where you've been here for a while.
Okay.
So you have to like at least go to high school. I think high school is the pivotal point.
Okay.
Because college and I don't think you can do that.
Because then they have an issue. They had an issue with Paulo, right, from Orlando. He played on the USA team.
Oh yeah, it was something about that.
Yeah.
With him, Italy.
Yeah.
That was.
He's from Italy. He's supposed to play with Italy team. He
from Italy, but his
his
family's from Italy. But he's from. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Was he born in Italy and then he went to Seattle, Washington, or Washington?
Now we're gonna find that out. But they was having an issue with that.
Now you said that Boston couldn't beat the Olympic team and win gold this year. If Boston, who's the NBA champion,
No, they would have lost to Serbia.
So then, how are they the world champions?
Because they're playing the best players.
I get what you're saying, but you can see also
the other
side.
side
Makes sense.
No, I get it. I'm just saying it's detail. I'm not like trying to argue about that because I think there's a good points there. But at the same time, this is where all the best players go in the world. So just like all the best players meet up in Dubai and Amsterdam, we meet up in
a little like hurt when you heard that?
No.
Or did you feel like
I didn't feel hurt? I just feel like, all right, what was he trying to display? Yeah. What kind of conversation are we trying to get off here? Are you just trying to make points? Because he had something to do with Anthony Edwards. He getting invited to a shoe party, and he said no, and some people took it the wrong way. But he's like, nah, look at this. Like,
I understand that too.
I'm a champ.
You
like here,
medal.
and like
I don't want my shoe.
I don't understand that though.
So I get his points, you feel me? But at the same time, this is where the best players in the world go. So this is the Diamond League. So he should have knew that in his mind a little bit. But you know, you get caught up in like media. You feel me? That media be snappy. You be like, I need to say something right here. Like stick my chest out. Like,
yeah, I think what he said
just,
too. Yeah, because like first off, you know, when you say world champion, and it's right, like. They need to have a team that need to play all of those teams like a league, like, you know, a season, like to show that this, not just this little tournament, that doesn't prove that you're the world champion, unless that's the tournament, but to prove that you're the best, because first off, there are professional players in overseas. That's overseas. That's 12, 13, 14 years old. They are professionals. And some of them will come and take these American jobs. Like Rubio. Rubio was already drafted and everything. At what, 14 years old, he was drafted. Not 14, but he was a professional at 14. But when he got drafted, it still took him 2 to 3 years.
19. He was the first 90s baby. I think,
yeah, it was drafted. Like, you know, it still took him like a couple years to come over here. And you would think like,
yeah, but he's in the NBA though.
That's what I'm saying. But he didn't just come over here because he's across the water and like it's different. That's what I'm saying.
You think it's gonna be? We should change it to the WBA, the World Basketball Association, and then get our little.
If you
team
get world teams, if you get world teams,
have a league over there, and then when come playoff time, we play somewhere.
Oh, you gotta get some world teams in it.
I gotta imagine. I gotta imagine the disadvantage.
You get the top teams.
The Serbia to play somebody at the
Euro Cup teams. Euro League.
That's what we do. We gotta go to Serbia to go run.
Yeah, that's what we really do.
We go to Serbia.
No.
But that's cool though. I feel like that's like, I don't know. That's like video game-ish type to me. Like going to run abroad, like that's dope.
It's dope, but it's hard.
Dope. It's like like you ever seen the old Cruising USA videos and you get to see like all the little dope monuments as you cruising, racing, beating people? That's how I feel.
It is cool.
It is cool.
So can you get on a plane tomorrow and then go travel to Serbia and then get off the plane the next day and go run 9?
Yeah, because that's what we got to do. Like certain times, like on back-to-backs, right? If I finish a game at 11, I'm not getting into, I'm in Oklahoma City and I got to go to Dallas at 2 in the morning, right? The game at 7, so I'm not getting to sleep till 5.
The world, Craig.
And we hooping.
Okay. Hey, so listen. We got the Barber twins here in the building. You know what I'm saying? We want to thank you, lovely ladies.
Johnny's favorite guest of all time.
You guys, you know what I mean?
Favorite so far.
Okay.
Yes.
Had a great time, guys. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you so much.
You got to
Really
do this
appreciate
again.
it.
Can we do this
We
again?
gotta do it.
Yes,
We need
I mean,
more
you gotta
topics.
raise Johnny.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got to raise Johnny.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
There's a spot to put the gold medal.
Right there.
Hey, come on. Hey, you guys know. Hey, let me know who you think gonna win. Okay, cast your vote. Okay, you know what it is.
Okay.
Johnny boy. Okay, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions to ask the Barber twins, just let us know.
Oh, and y'all got to follow us. LBarber80
Okay.
on Instagram. Lisa?
And
I'm Miki Mango, M-I-K.
Can't hear you.
I'm Miki Mango, M-I-K-I-M-A-N-G-O on Instagram and Twitter or X, Threads, whatever.
right. Okay.
Thank
Oh, wait. I think.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just saying they were tweeting. They was asking, are you guys single? They wanted.
They said they're single.
Hey,
Yes, we are single.
we need a husband. Look for some babies. What we doing, y'all?
Hey,
It's like, I'm
baby.
just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I set it up for y'all. Do it live.
Something. I'm running out of time.
Up to you now.
Hello. Later. Alley-oop. Yep. Thank y'all.
Let's go. We out.
Peace.
Thank you, guys.